And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 1-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Brett Laurie digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Gillespie's up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Joe Panik comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Into the box, Gorkys Hernandez. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 9,
Brandon Belt digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 29 will be the new pitcher.
For the White Sox, number 29.
Buster Posey will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And let's take a look at the location of that final pitch here on show track. And you're going to see that even though he had a home run earlier in this ball game, they decided to come right back after him up in the zone, and they get him to swing right through it.
In now, Hunter Pence. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? We're back in San Francisco following this. Leading off the inning, Austin Jackson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ballgame. These guys have really had a hard time figuring them out.
Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Avisail Garcia.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Giants lead it 6-0. Dan Jennings will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Brandon Crawford will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. Great stop by Abreu. Got him.
Picked him up. Nice play. Boy, that's really a great play here at first. This ball has double written all over it. But that's a great job there to lay himself out and then hustle over to the bag to get the 3 unassisted put out.
Standing in now, Angel Pagan hit hard on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Connor Gillespie will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Number 12 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. In the air now, out to right field. Pence moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, you could see this building even from the first couple of innings. He still has not allowed a hit, and I think he'll certainly have enough to go the distance if so required.
Melky Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Madison Bumgarner will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
And not only has he been dominant on the mound, he's now out hitting the opposition as well. It's tough to do much better than that.
Joe Pennick will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Set to deal on 2-2. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Gorky Hernandez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Brandon Belt will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Not in front of that one, but he again on 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets this one high and deep to right, and this is going to splash down for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Matt Albers will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Buster Posey will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cabrera's after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Hunter Pence will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Three runs already home here. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. This crowd likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Giants 9 and the White Sox nothing. Jose Abreu will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Tapped out in front of home. The tag, and he is out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Stepping in now, Todd Frazier. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Brett Laurie will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 9-0. Brandon Crawford will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch, but here he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
In now, Angel Pagan. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Connor Gillespie digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Giants 9 and the White Sox nothing. The Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Austin Jackson will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
in there, and it's even now, 2-2. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his ninth inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Pagan is there, 1 away.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Alex Avila will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Justin Morneau will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Justin Morneau.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's throwing a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hence. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 9-0. Good night from San Francisco.